ようこそ領域挽回。
Hey, hey, anime fans. Almost 25 years ago, on August 7, 2001, a new manga began serialization in Weekly Shonen Jump. At the time, nobody could have predicted what it would become. What started as a story about a teenager who could see ghosts would eventually grow into one of the most influential manga and anime franchises in history. It was a story about soul reapers, destiny, sacrifice, and the eternal battle between life and death. That story was Bleach. Over the years, Bleach rose to become one of the pillars of anime and manga, standing shoulder to shoulder with Naruto and One Piece as part of the legendary Big Three. Millions of fans around the world grew up watching the journey of Kurosaki Ichigo. And now, after nearly a quarter of a century, the end is finally in sight. In July 2026, Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War final season will begin airing, bringing with it the final chapter, the final battles, and the final moments of an era. For many fans, this won't simply be the ending of an anime. It will be the closing chapter of a part of their childhood. When Bleach first debuted in 2001, the anime industry looked very different. Streaming services did not exist, social media wasn't shaping fandoms, and anime was still finding its place in the global mainstream. Yet despite those circumstances, Bleach managed to captivate audiences everywhere with its unique style. Kubo Tite's character designs were instantly recognizable. The fashion, the sword fights, the transformations, and the unforgettable soundtrack combined to create something that felt completely different from anything else at the time. Characters such as Kurosaki Ichigo, Kuchiki Rukia, Kuchiki Baikuya, Tsuruki Kenpochi, Uruhara Kisuke, Hitsugaya Toshiro, and Aizen Sosuke became icons for an entire generation of anime fans. The Soul Society arc is still widely regarded as one of the greatest shonen story arcs ever created, and Bleach's popularity helped define an era of anime that many fans still look back on with nostalgia today. Even after the original anime adaptation ended in 2012, Bleach never truly disappeared. The fanbase remained loyal, continuing to support the series while waiting for the final arc to receive the adaptation it deserved. Years passed, and many fans began to believe that the Thousand Year Blood War would never be animated. Then came the announcement that changed everything. The return of Bleach was more than just another anime revival. It was one of the greatest comebacks in anime history. The animation quality reached new heights, the pacing was improved, and entirely new scenes expanded upon the original manga. Most importantly, Kubo Tite himself became heavily involved in the production, helping bring his vision to life in ways that were not possible during the manga's original run. As the Thousand Year Blood War unfolded, fans witnessed the most intense conflict in the series' history. Characters fell, long-hidden secrets were revealed, and legendary battles pushed the Bleach universe toward its ultimate conclusion. Now, only one final season remains. In July 2026, the final season of Thousand Year Blood War will begin airing, bringing Kurosaki Ichigo's journey closer than ever to its conclusion. For Bleach fans, this is more than just another anime season. It represents nearly 25 years of memories, discussions, theories, iconic Bankai reveals, unforgettable villains, emotional moments, and legendary battles. From the substitute Soul Reaper arc to Soul Society, from Hueco Mundo to Fate Korokura Town, from the Lost Agent arc to the Thousand Year Blood War, every step of the journey has led to this moment. And while One Piece continues its voyage and Naruto's legacy lives on through a new generation, another member of the Big Three is preparing to take its final bow. An era is ending. The journey that began in 2001 is finally approaching its destination. Whether you've been a fan since the very beginning or discovered Bleach through Thousand Year Blood War, July 2026 will be a historic moment for anime. One last season. One last battle. One last Getsuga Tensho. For nearly 25 years, Bleach has inspired fans around the world and left an unforgettable mark on anime history. Now, as the story approaches its final chapter, fans everywhere will gather one last time to witness the conclusion of Kurosaki Ichigo's journey. Thank you, Kubo Tite. Thank you, Bleach. And thank you for nearly 25 years of unforgettable memories. Bankai. Until the very end.